Hello dears, today we are going to answer questions related to proportions. Booklet page 28. Proportion. Meaning of proportion is an equality of two or more ratios. Properties of proportion. If we divide each of the terms of a ratio by the same number or multiply them by the same number, the resulting ratio is equal to the original ratio. And the other property is the product of the extremes equals the product of means. What do you mean by product? Product is the result of multiplying extremes and means. What are the means and what are the extremes? Let's see. For example, if 2, 5, 6, 15 are proportional, this means that 2 over 5 equals 6 over 15. 2 and 15, the first term and the last term, are called extremes. 5 and 6, the second term and the third term, are called means. If we multiply 15 by 2, which are the extremes, the result will be 30. And if we multiply 5 by 6, which are the means, the result will be 30. So here we have an equal result, and that's what we mean by the product of extremes equals the product of means. 2 is called the first proportional term, 5 is called the second proportional term, 6 is called the third proportional term, 15 is called the fourth proportional term. The two numbers 2 and 15 are called the extremes as we said, and the two numbers 5 and 6 are called the means. And the product of the extremes equals the product of means as we tried out. 2 times 15, the result is 30. 5 times 6, the result is 30 also. Page 29. Number 1. Find the missing term. Letter A, 14 over 21 equals n over 3. We need to find the value of n. We are going to find the missing term by using cross multiplication. So we need to search for a completed cross. Here, where is the completed cross? 14 and 3. Can we use 21 and n as a completed cross? Of course not. We don't know the value of n. So to find the value of n using cross multiplication, what should we do? N equal 3 times 14 over 21. On your calculators, the result will be 2. Letter B, 39 over 54 equals 13 over x. We need to find the value of x, searching for a completed cross first. Where is the completed cross? 54 and 13. Now, x equal 13 times 54 over 39. On your calculator, the result will be 18. And dears, you can write 13 times 54 over 39 or 54 times 13 over 39. They are the same. Letter C. Y over 1.2 equals 1.8 over 27. We need to find the value of y. Where is the completed cross? Complete cross here is 1.2 and 1.8. Y equal 1.2 times 1.8 over 27. On your calculators, the result will be 0.08. Letter D, 0.8 over 3.2 equals z over 1.6. We need to find the value of z. Where is the completed cross? 0.8 and 1.6. So z equals 0.8 times 1.6 over 3.2 on the calculators, and the result will be 0.4. Page 29. Number 2. Find the missing number in each of the following proportions. Letter A, 3, 15, 4, and dots. We cannot find the missing number till we put it in the form of the fraction first. How can we put it? We are going to put it by order. 3 over 15 equals 4 over dots. Here we have a form of fraction. Now, do we have a completed cross? Yes, we have 15 and 4. So the missing term equals 4 times 15 over 3, which is equal 20. This is my answer. Letter B. Dots 6, 9, and 18. Put it in the form of the fraction first. Dots over 6 equals 9 over 18. We have a completed cross? Yes, we have. 6 and 9. So to find the missing term, we are going to make cross multiplication. 6 times 9 over 18, which is equal 3. Letter C. 0.5 and 0.75, dots and 9. Let's put it in the form of fraction. By order, 0.5 over 0.75 equals dots over 9. Now, where is the completed cross? 0.5 and 9. So to find the missing term, we are going to make 0.5 times 9 over 0.75, which is equal 6. Letter D. 1, 6 dots and 5. Put it in the form of the fraction first. 1 over 6 equals dots over 5. The completed cross here is 1 and 5. So 1 times 5 over 6 equals 5 over 6. This is my answer, and it's okay to have an answer in the form of fraction. Letter E. Dots 8, 16, and 64. Put it in the form of the fraction first. Dots over 8 equals 16 over 64. Do we have a completed cross? Yes, we have. 8 and 16. So to find the missing term, what should we do? 8 times 16 over 64, which is equal 2. So my answer here will be 2. Page 30. Number 3. Find the value of x in each of the following proportions. Letter A, 1.6, 3.2, 0.8, and x. Here, as we solved it before, we are going to put it in the form of fraction first, by order. 1.6 over 3.2 equals 0.8 over x. Searching for a completed cross. Here we have 3.2 and 0.8. So x equals 3.2 times 0.8 over 1.6. And again we can say it 0.8 times 3.2 over 1.6. The result will be 1.6. Letter B. 5x6 0.2. By order, put it in the form of fraction. 5 over x equals 6 over 0.2. The completed cross here is 5 and 0.2. So x equals 5 times 0.2 over 6 on your calculators, and the result will be 1 over 6. Letter C. X 1.4, 2, and 7. By order, put it in the form of fraction. X over 1.4 equals 2 over 7. The completed cross here is 1.4 and 2. So x equals 1.4 times 2 over 7 on your calculators, and the result will be 0.4. We are still in page 30, number 4. Complete. Letter A, x plus 12 over 6 equals 4. Then x equals what? We need to find the value of x. First of all, to find the value of x in this type of questions, we must have two fractions. Here I have the first fraction. What about the second? Here I have 4. If I want to put 4 in the form of the fraction without changing its value, what should I do? I will put it over 1. So here I have 4 over 1. Now, do we have a completed cross? Yes, we have, which is 6 and 4. But, dears, do we have x alone? No, we have x plus 12. So we are going to deal with x plus 12 first. X plus 12 equals 6 times 4 or 4 times 6 over 1. So x plus 12 equals, if we calculate 4 times 6 over 1 on the calculator, the result will be 24. So x plus 12 equals what? 24. Now we need to find the value of x alone. So we need to get rid of this plus 12. How can I get rid of this plus 12? As we took before in 5th primary, using the equation, take it to the other side with the opposite sign. What is the opposite sign of plus? The opposite sign of plus is minus. So I'm going to take this plus 12 to the other side to be minus 12. So x equals 24 minus 12. If you calculate 24 minus 12, the result will be 12. So x equals 12. My final result is 12. Letter B. 2 over 5 equals x over 20, then x minus 2. I need to find x minus 2. Before we find x minus 2, we must find the value of x first. How can I find the value of x? As usual, do we have a completed cross? Yes, we have. 20 and 2. So x equals 20 times 2 over 5. When you calculate it on the calculator, the result will be 8. X equals 8. But I need to find x minus 2. So instead of this x, I'm going to put what? I'm going to put 8. 8 minus 2 equals 6. So my final result here is 6. Letter C. X minus 3 over 3 equals 5 over 3. I need to find the value of x. So, do we have a completed cross? Yes, we have 3 and 5, but we don't have x alone. We must deal with x minus 3. X minus 3 equals 3 times 5 over 3. If you calculate 3 times 5 over 3 on the calculator, the result will be 5. So, x minus 3 equals 5. Now, it's time to get rid of this minus 3. How can I get rid of it? Take it to the other side with the opposite sign. This minus 3 will be plus 3. So, x equals 5 plus 3. If we calculate 5 plus 3, the result will be 8. So, x equals 8. This is my final. Letter D. 3, x minus 1, 4 and 8 are in proportion. Then x equals what? So, first we need to put it in the form of the fraction to find the value of x. 3 over what? Here we have x minus 1. This is not x alone. So, 3 over x minus 1 equals 4 over 8 by order as usual. Now, do we have a completed cross? Yes, we have. 8 and 3. So, x minus 1 equals 3 times 8 over 4. So, calculate 3 times 8 over 4 on the calculator. The result will be 6. So, x minus 1 equals 6. We need to find the value of x alone. How can I get rid of this minus 1? Take it to the other side with the opposite sign. What is the opposite sign of minus? The opposite sign of minus is plus. So, x equals 6 plus 1. 6 plus 1 equals what? 7. So, x equals 7. This is my final answer. Booklet page 31, number 5. It's time to solve word problems related to proportion. Let's see. A car consumes 16 liters of petrol to cover 152 kilometers. Find, letter A, how many liters of petrol are needed to cover 199.5 kilometers. To solve word problems related to proportion, we need to draw a table. Now, what are the units which we have here? We have liters and kilometers. So, here I'm going to write liters and down kilometer. Beside liters, what do we have? 16. So, beside liters, we are going to put 16. Beside kilometers, what do we have? 152. So, here we are going to put 152. Now, letter A, how many liters? So, we don't know how many liters. So, we are going to put a question mark beside liters. How many liters of petrol are needed to cover 199.5 kilometers? So, beside kilometer, what do we have? 199.5. Now, after organizing the given in our table, we are going to use the same steps. Do we have a completed column? Yes, we have. Do we have a completed cross? Yes, we have. So, to find how many liters, what should I do? Using the cross multiplication. The number of liters equal 199.5 times 16 over 152. On your calculators, the result will be 21 liters. This is about letter A. What about letter B? I need to find the distance it covers if its tank contains 24 liters of petrol. So, here This is the column for letter B. The distance it covers if a tank contains 24 liters. So here we have 24 beside liters and question mark beside kilometers. We already have our completed column. Do we have a completed cross for letter B? Yes, we have. This is our completed cross. So letter B, the distance equal 24 times 152 over 16 or 152 times 24 over 16. They are the same. The result will be 228 kilometers. Page 31, number 6. Ahmed bought 4 shirts for LE 100. Find how many shirts can be bought with LE 225. This is letter A. Then find the price of 12 shirts. This is letter B. Now we need to draw a table. Now, what are the titles? Here we have shirts and LE. I'm going to write here shirts down LE. Beside shirts, what do we have? 4. Beside LE, what do we have? 100. Now, what do we need to find in letter A? How many shirts? So, beside shirts here, we are going to put question mark. Can be bought with LE 225. So, here we have 225 beside LE. We are going to put 225 beside LE. Now, do we have a completed column? Yes, we have. Do we have a completed cross? Yes, we have. Can we find the number of shirts? Yes, we can. The number of shirts equal 225 times 4 over 100. The result will be 9 shirts. What about letter B? I need to find the price of 12 shirts. So, beside LE, I'm going to write my question mark, and beside shirts, I have 12. I'm going to write here 12. We already have the completed column. Do we have a completed cross for letter B? Yes, we have. Here it is. Letter B, the price of 12 shirts equal 12 times 100 over 4 equals 300 LE. Page 31, number 7. Save bought 9 kilograms of orange. He paid LE 27. How much money does he pay to buy 8 kilograms? Now, we need to draw our table. What are the units which we have here? We have kilogram and LE. So up we are going to write kilogram, down LE. Beside kilogram, what do we have? We have 9. Let's write 9 beside kilogram. Beside LE, what do we have? 27. Let's write 27 beside LE. How much money? So beside LE, I'm going to put our question mark. Does he pay to buy 8 kilograms? So beside kilogram, we are going to write 8. Do we have a completed column now? Yes, we have. Do we have a completed cross? Yes, we have. So the price of 8 kilograms equal 27 times 8 over 9, which is equal 24 LE. Number 8. The ratio between Henny's weight to the weight of his father equals 3 to 5. What's Henny's weight if the weight of his father is 90 kilograms? Here is our table. Henny and father. 3 beside Henny, 5 beside the father. And the weight of the father is 90 kilograms, so this 90 should be put beside father. Now, do we have a completed column? Yes, we have. Do we have a completed cross? Yes, we have. So, Henny's weight equals 90 times 3 over 5, which is equal 54 kilograms. Page 32, number 9. A primary school, its building height is 14 meters, and the shade of this building at a certain moment is 4 meter length. What is the height of a tree in the same moment if its shade length is 2 meters? Now, here is our table. What are the titles in this table? The titles here are height and shade. Height up, shade down. What's the height? The height is 14. What's the shade? The shade is 4. What do we need to know? We need to find the height. So the question mark will be beside the height. What's given? The given is the shade. So these two should be beside the shade. Now, do we have a completed column? Yes, we have. Do we have a completed cross? Yes, we have. So the height equal 2 times 14 over 4, which is equal 7 meters. Number 10. An edifice of height 12 meters. Its shade at the moment was 4 meters. What is the height of a tree neighbored to the edifice if its shade equal 2 meters long at the same moment? So here is our table. The titles are height and shade. Height 12, shade 4. What's the height? So my question mark will be beside the height. If it's shade, so beside shade I'm going to write 2. Here is our completed column and this is the completed cross. The height equal 2 times 12 over 4, which is equal 6 meters.